In the
Just
loop.
let.
I was wondering if I was getting feedback. I don't think I am.
Recording in
There
progress.
we go. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, what's up? What's up, kid? Yeah, I just started it. Me and brother Natural just got on. I just started it on my side. Let me see. I'm hearing double audio for a second there. Do y'all hear double audio? Brother Natural, do you hear double audio?
Nah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Everybody on TikTok, can y'all hear?
Peace. Eternal.
What's up, Nanith? I'm sli- I'm I'm sorry that y'all can't hear the beat that's playing because I don't want it to just be all silent, but the people on YouTube can hear it properly. So I mean, you can watch this live stream on YouTube too if you wish to, just to hear the background music as well. But we're finna go ahead and get started. Everything right on your side, bro.
Yup, everything good? Yeah, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on the YouTube? In the chat?
All right.
Let me
So
know.
today,
Yeah, my bad.
what we going over. Yeah, let Muncie know if y'all having audio issues. Sorry. Yes, sir. Oh, we got ETM. Yes, an echo on Muncie side. We got ETM. We got a heavy hitter over here. What's up? Thank you for them that Siberian song.
Okay.
Man, what's that song? You are Siberian. She did that song right there. Shout out ETM. But yeah, we finna go and get this started. Basically, the topic is Tartaria, Indian knowledge, natural law, and historical events.
Yep.
That's what we covering. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go over various of laws, basically a recap of my YouTube video I just released, and some things that Muncie wanted to cover that he's gonna teach me on as well. Let me go ahead and turn off the music. Some
Just
things that Muncie, some things that Muncie wanted to teach me regarding certain historical events as well, and things that he felt comfortable that he wanted to disclose about historical events as well. We're gonna do this today. Just to let you know, me and Monty has a partnership with YouTube. That's one of the reasons that we're doing this. So yes, we are getting paid for this live stream as well. It's monetized. Everything will be in community guidelines, basically. So we ain't gonna have none of that slanderous, ill intention over here. We're just gonna have everything good, vibing good, and all that. So, Monty, you got the flow.
all right.
If you want me to go ahead and share the screen, I'm gonna go ahead and make you a host whenever you're ready. Because he got a wonderful lesson he want to teach. Some things some of y'all may not know. I asked him to make it simple because some people don't know who these people is in history. So he's gonna be tying into ancient history, ancient literature, American history. Some things gonna make seem confusing to people, but all I ask you to do is to just take in the meat and throw out the bones. Come up with your own ideology or anything behind it, or just look into what we are saying. All right. So let's go.
Well, make sure y'all share the live too. Can you hear me, Nat?
Yep.
Yes.
Share the live too. Share the live, people.
Okay, let's go into it real quick. Okay, tell me if you can see. Let me see. Hold on a second, cause I gotta share the screen with you. Hold on. Yeah, share screen. There we go. I like this. All right. Yep. All right, so today we're gonna be diving a little bit into like these old buildings, cause a lot of people don't know. Like I had did like a couple shorts on YouTube, and I was talking about how those castles and stuff like that, those were actually Tartarian castles that we built. Like nobody else built that. Like I did a video about the Disney Cinderella castle, and people was like, "No, you tripping." But when you do the math, you're gonna see that I'm not tripping. So I sent a couple screenshots to the telly. You know,
Hey,
we just go
Monty.
over it.
They said there's an echo on your side.
It's an echo. Hold on a second.
Echo.
Can the people on YouTube hear me? Hold on a second. Let me see what's
On
going
your
on.
side.
It's an echo. Hold on a second. Yeah, on my YouTube they can hear me fine, but I don't know, something's going up with it. Let me see. Uh, where could the echo be coming from on your side? Did it end? Did the echo stop, or did it stop when you muted it? Let me see. Can you hear me? Nah, you probably can't even hear me with that, man. Ah, snap. Can you hear me, natural? I know the people on YouTube can hear me. Hold on a second. Let me. I know you. I know y'all.
My bad, bro. I had myself on mute. Yeah, it's a echo on your side. Put it put it on your Streamlabs. Put it on mute, but let your the desktop audio play.
Wait a second.
You see where it says mic auxiliary?
Yeah.
Bring that all the way down. Just put that on mute. Monty, start talking.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Okay, they said it's good. Is it good now? Is he still repeating? Yep, it's good. So what the problem was, it wasn't you. It was I had a different audio. I had something else up
Oh, okay.
that caused that feedback.
Because I know we did this once before. I was like, dang.
Yeah. So what the
All
hell is
right.
my Zoom? Why my Zoom not popping up? Oh, it's over there in the corner. That's why. Okay, go ahead. Begin. We good
Okay.
now. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's my. All right, we good. We good. We good. So let's let's go into this real quick. I just wanted to show this real quick. So this says this is Walt Disney's castle. Am I glitching? How am I moving?
Good.
All right. This says this is Walt Disney's castle. It was being constructed right in 1969, and as you can see, that the border, everything around it, there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there, and they said this was taken in 1969. And then this is like all of the photos. This is a lot of the photos that I came across that I've been trying to figure out, like, if they have any type of picture of it being constructed from the ground up. I came across this and it said that this is in the 1970s, but this one was in the 1969, and they said that it took approximately 18 months to build. They said it took 18 months to build this.
Something
So
that should take 18 months to build. Bro, they barely can build a little small building in 18 months. What they talking about? They can't even build a house in 18 months. It takes them like a period of 4 to 5 years to build a house. So how it's gonna take them 18 months to build a castle of that stature?
no,
They know that castle been there. It been there.
that's what I think, and we're gonna get to that too. We're gonna get to that. I'm about to show a map. So they said that it took 18 months to build this, and somebody said, we're gonna do the math, right? 12 months in a year, technically. So what does that leave? 6 more months. If it started what in 1969, unless it coincidentally just happened at the end of that year, something just seems kind of off. Because if you go at January, February, March, April, May, June, July, that's 7 months, right? Already in June, 1971, that's already 7 months. So if you go 1 year back, right, to January of the prior year, that would be 1970. You get it?
Yep.
So unless they started at the end of that year, which I doubt, because considering this picture and how it looks like, how like in those old videos, like One Five Wild, when he be showing like the stuff that's up under it, like a mud flood, when he be
Yeah.
showing the stuff, that's what I see in this. And it says it was being constructed in 1969. It looked like it was already done to me. It looked like it was
Right.
it looked like it was already done to me, unless this picture was taken in. I don't know. That's weird to me. That's just really weird to me. But that's just one thing that I wanted to show. I just thought that was like something to think about.
People on TikTok might be seeing something different on my screen. What I'm doing right now on my screen is going to the Cinderella Castle. You said 1971?
Yeah.
1971. So we're going to look at some better shots of it. From 1971. I think that one. I wish they had like an aerial view of it. And they really just built over it. There it is, I believe that's it. Come on now. I believe they just built over
Yep.
it. It got its the copper rods at the top of it, which getting the source of energy. Well, not what we call it ether energy or that Tesla energy.
Yep.
The way how it's built, nuh-uh.
And how coincidentally everything around it doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it like on some world, what's it called, the World Fair trade,
Yep.
look like that.
It just seemed like it's a little out of place. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like it's just there. It just seemed like it's just there. And
Then they got the
everything.
Grand Architect in the middle.
You said they got the what?
Grand Architect.
You. It just seemed like
Looks
it's just there.
like Disney. It is Disney World. It is Disney World, beautiful goddess.
Yep.
We talk about Cinderella's castle.
Can they
It
see?
is.
Can they see what I'm showing?
Oh, hold on, I'm going back. That was the people on TikTok. I was showing them what it looked like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still uh no, yeah, bring it back.
Oh, okay, I got you.
The people on YouTube were seeing what you were seeing, but the people on TikTok were seeing something different.
So yeah, this is what it looks like. Don't that seem out of place? That seems out of
Yeah,
place.
and all you can see all the destruction that was around it. Something was ripped out.
Yep. Personally, it looked like a flood. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like a flood. And Pride, what's this other picture right here? You see how the castle is like right? You see where it kind of like goes beneath? It looks like some type of surface, like where the castle sits on, and then it's like dirt.
Yep.
Because I've been to Disney World, and it wasn't that high up. It wasn't that high up. So that's suspicious to me. And then in this picture is in as well, it's nothing but dirt around it. It's nothing but mud around it. And
Yep.
like
So,
little buildings they built.
so those of you that don't know what the mud flood is, it was a catastrophic event that took place in the 18th century around the world. Basically, I don't know how our ancestors survived it, but they did. And due to this, the world population went down severely. And they had this thing called the incubation where they had to create new humans. So, like, let me show you that part. Let me stop screen sharing on your side. Let me show them right there so that
Okay.
I can show them what I'm talking about. It's called out of place. We claim host. It's called out of place things, right? I'm gonna give it back to you. It's like we tag team in this. So we're gonna go to Google, open this up, go to YouTube, and now we're gonna type in beaches 1910. Now, when you look at the beach on 1910, you see how these are just photos. This is what we mean by out of place. People was dumped here. Why are you on the beach with suits? Suits,
Full
dresses
suits.
on a beach. Some of them got common sense, but look at them. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I already know. Now look at this, y'all.
Oh snap. It looks like they're visiting.
Like y'all just got off on a boat or something. Exactly, tourist. Look at them in the water. Whole dresses in the water. Now look, see how that photo? You see how that photo is compared to what the video compared to the video we just watched? Fake photo.
It's really clear to be the early 1900s.
Exactly. That's why I said fake photo. That's high depth. That's 4K.
You can see the
If
waves
you
in the
see what
water.
those people was wearing in that video compared to them, no sir. They trying to play a game here. Those people was dumped there and they was out of place. Like my brother, I'm gonna call him 81 because I don't want to butcher his name. Like my brother 81 said, it's out of place. I just want to tie that into what you were saying when we talking about the mud flood. When you look at them, these people wearing suits and dresses in the water.
This is weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. And that's why I say a lot of people today are descendants of creations that was created very recently. I gave you back the host.
Dang. Okay. So this right here, this was the kicker. Okay. This right here was the kicker. And I don't know how I came across this little map right here. Can hold on a second, I gotta share it again. That's right. All right, let me exit out of this. So this right here is an old map that I came across real quick. What is this? Yeah. So you can actually look this map up yourself as well. Right? I don't know how to say this man's name. Livro de Marie Haria, 1560. So I want y'all to pay real close attention to this map. Can y'all see my little y'all see that right there? Y'all see how this is like, so-called cradle or whatever, right? And you can see how there's a castle right here, right? Right down there in Mexico. And you can see another castle right here. Right here in Florida. Right here in Florida, there's a castle in the 1500s. Right? And you can see how all these castles, you got the castle right here. And you got the castles right here on the side. So I was like, dang, there's an old castle right there in the dead center of like Florida. I mean, it got to be more than that, right? Because if you see these, it has to be more outside of this little picture that they're showing you of this map that's hundreds of years old, right? So I was like, okay, let me try to find it. So I came across.
Hey, bro, on some of these photos, is it possible that you could zoom in so that people can see it?
Dang, I can't use it. Hold on a second.
What you will have to do is like save that photo, open it up in your like in your regular photo viewer in your laptop, and you could zoom in like that. So you would just have to go in your yellow folders and all that other stuff.
Ooh wee.
So you have to reshare from a different location. So.
All right, let me.
Yeah, so save it probably in pictures or something. I don't know, or save it to the desktop. Save it to the desktop. So okay, no, I don't have to look at whatever got going.
Hey man.
Oh, boy, watching Naruto. Oh shit.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's actually the place I shouldn't have gone to, but that's all right. Go to the documents.
Thank you for the gift, brother. Thank y'all for the gifts. Somebody became a membership today. Who was it? My first member on YouTube. Who was it? Naturalista. Thank you for that. Why would you put that? But thank you.
Yeah, it should come up though. All right, now I'm gonna do this so we can zoom in real quick. Give it some time now. All right, we zoom. Hold on a second.
Yeah, so
There we
just
go.
zoom, use the scroll. Wait, I don't know if you're using a mouse. There go the castle right there.
Yeah, it's the castle right there in Florida. So as you can see, this is Florida right here. And you can see how it's kind of like up there, kind of close to Georgia a little bit, right? You kind of see how it's like right there by Georgia line, but all of that was called La Florida. And then you see the castle that's over here on the side,
Right?
which is in Mexico, right? Which is in Central America. I'm gonna say Central America. And you can see the castle right here. And then you see another one right here. And you see it's all like similar structures. And then you see two more on the side. Cause right there where the royalty resided. So I was like, okay, let me try and find this. So I typed in castle in Florida. And so I came up with this right here. Interestingly enough, I found this. So let me actually find, yeah, I found this. This is in Florida. This is in Florida. It's an Irish castle. It's an Irish castle that's that was made in the 1500s, but nobody talks about it. You know what? When I looked it up, let me actually, because I don't think I put it in the Telegram. I don't think I put it in the Telegram. Let me see if I can find it. Um, Google. A little bit of time. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. So Castle Otis. So this is the mind games they be playing. Castle Otis is an impression of an Irish castle of 1,000 years ago. The interior was created under the guidance of the historians from the Catholic. This is very interesting, right? This is very interesting that it happened to be the Catholics who were the enemies of Ireland, conveniently. Can y'all hear me? Y'all following me? Y'all following me?
So basically, they really gave you how old the castle was. But
Exactly.
it off and say, oh, it was just an impression. We
Yup.
got castles. If we had castles, we had kings here. But now we got presidents of companies. Just
Yep.
letting you know, it's here. We got it, and these castles are still here. All they just doing, they're just remodeling it over and over and over again.
Yep. And what does it say? They tried to say that it was constructed in the 1900s. But when you look, I'm gonna show y'all where it's at on the maps. And you can actually go visit this place. It's in Florida. You can actually go visit this place. But I'm gonna let y'all see where it's at on the map, cause people want to see the evidence, right? I just showed y'all that map from the 1500s. There was a castle in the northeast part of Florida. So hold on a second now. They trying to play. The thing don't want to load. Hold on a second.
Just why he doing that, just to let y'all know, Florida was one of the major empires. It wasn't part of the Muskegee Empire, but it was an empire that stretched from Cubano, which is Cuba, to the Bermuda, and to as far as Louisiana. But that empire was kinda at war with the Mississippian. Then you got the Muskegee. which spreads all the way to Maine to the Chicago area. We had like three major empires on the east coast of America, way before these people came. They seen castles, they seen greatness, they seen all this stuff, my people.
Give me 1 second. I thought I put it in here. So Castle Otis. Yeah, they. Hold on a second.
Hey, brother, Gazelle 618 said they turned all of these places to schools, churches, asylum. Asylums is a big one. Should be looking at the asylums in your prisons, schools, universities, and I'm gonna add hospitals too. Old hospitals that have been shut down. Y'all go look at all these buildings, y'all will see. But I'm gonna show y'all one of a one that I know for a fact was an old castle. I'm gonna show you right after Monty finished.
All right. So y'all see it got a cross on it, right? This predates the Catholic Church. So just because y'all see somebody wearing a cross, it don't come from the Catholic Church. It don't come from them.
Right.
So let me send this off real quick because it's acting like it don't want to load. So let me go here. So Castle Otis, which I'm gonna look into that. Who the heck is Otis? I'm gonna look into that. But as you can see right here, it is conveniently in the same location as the castle on that map from the 1500s, up in the northeast. So let's go back and look at the map real quick. Let's look at that real quick. Yup, right there at the edge of the northeast part of Florida. And you guys can look at this map. Y'all could go look at this for yourself. This is a real map. This is a real map. So let's go a little further. All right, I'm gonna say conveniently in the same spot as Castle Otis. And so let's look at this. It says Castle Otis, yes, was built by Otis Sadler and Rusty Ix between 1984 and 1988. You telling me they built this in 4 years by themselves? Hold on a second. And it says it was based on an Irish castle from 1,000 years ago. When you look at this, does this look like this is, what is that, the 80s? You go back, what, 30 years? Does this look like this is about 30 years old? 30 something years old?
They're making retro buildings. They ain't making no medieval junk. They ain't doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they think that I'm just like, once you figure this out, you realize how much they're playing. You realize how much they're playing games. And it said it was designated to be a landscape sculpture open to the elements and rising up more than 50 feet. So now we know that they're lying about this. So when I knew that they was lying about this, I said, dang, let me go a little further. Let me go a little further with these castles, because something not adding up with this. So if this is a fake, I mean, that they're lying about this on Google, I was like, dang, let me go a little deeper. Let me go a little deeper. Let's go back and look at that map. So you got the map again, of course, and you got the one in Mexico, right? You got that one that's down in Mexico, the little, Yucatan Peninsula, right? So I was like, okay, what's there? What is over there? Right? Let's look at this right here. So you see that I was able to pinpoint it. And you can see it's called, no, that's not even is that the one? I don't know if that's the one. But there's one called Castillo. It's one called Castillo. Let's actually look it up real quick. I'm gonna look it up because apparently I ain't seeing all these pictures through. So let me go on ahead and look it up real quick. Um, let's look going on. Castle. Yo, peace to the chat and the YouTube. Peace to the chat and the YouTube. A little time. I don't know. I think it's because so many things are running that it's kind of taking a long time for it to load. So, yep. So this is it right here. This is the. It's actually the palace that's in Mexico City, right? Let's take a look at it real quick.
I bet you some people's gonna go around and say, "Oh, when the white people came here, they built that and had us build these castles and things because they coming from a medieval time." And come
Yeah.
on now, y'all get real. Y'all gotta get real. Y'all, if y'all go around talking about y'all was kings and queens and stuff like that, you don't think you was living like it? You don't think for 1 second you was living like it? You think we was just living in huts or something? Is
So now it could be. So they said that. Wait on a second. Da, 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 da. Let's go. The site of the hill was a sacred place for the Aztecs, and the building on top. It was served several purposes during its history, including those of the military, right? Academy.
right.
Da 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 da. It was given various uses from gunpowder warehouse to a military academy in 1841. When does it say it was built? Cause hold on a second. Ordered the construction of the stately home for himself at the highest point. So they're trying to say it was built in the 1700s. But like I said before, right? It was already there.
You know?
It was already there. And as you can see, is another one down here. Hold on a second. Let me actually zoom in on it real quick. Let me let me zoom in on it. Y'all can see that it's another one. So you got Mexico right here. Then you got this city right here, and you got a couple of these cities. And it's conveniently in the same location as, let me go here. Let's just look at a map. Well, I don't want to even do that. I don't even want to do that. It's conveniently in the same location as Bogota in Ecuador. All right. And y'all can see that this is one of the castles that's located in that particular position that the one of the castles were, you know. So this is the next one. And me personally, I believe that this was a church in the past. And
No churches was power plants, right?
yeah, but I also believe that we did do some form of sacred stuff like, but that's for another live. I mean, that's for another video. So I feel like when the Catholic Church said subdue all Saracens, it was really talking about the people that was, yeah, it was talking about a few of us that was over there, but it's really talking about us over here because everything was over here. And they flipped it.
A lot of people look into who Presta John was. say, oh, he was an Ethiopian king, but his rulership was in Florida. He said he was the king of the three Ethiopias. Where's the other two Ethiopias, my people? Where is it? If this is the Grand Amaru Khan, the ruler of the three Ethiopias, where is the other two Ethiopias?
Yo. Didn't they say that he was the ruler over the East?
He was the ruler of the East. There's one. He's the ruler of the West, and there's another one.
He ruled the three Indias. That's what I think. That's what.
The Pacific Isles. We talking about the Lemurians before the Lemurians went down. The Pacific Islands to Papua New Guinea stretched to Lemuria. Let me share this real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to you. I gotta bring up this map so these people can see. Okay, we're gonna this. And go up. Let's see. Go up. The Urbano Montes. That's funny. Urbano's Montes map. That's the wrong map, but this is not the map. It's just strange that it brought me here for some stupid reason. I don't know why it did. I want to see something. Hello? The castles. They're there.
Wow.
There they go.
They're like little specks.
Yep. There he is right there. Castles.
What did I say? Ottoman? No, it said Ocha. Acha.
Now, a gem about these. I'm gonna tell y'all something. With these old maps, I'm gonna tell you something about these old maps. They are the key to your identity.
Yo.
They're the key to your identity. If your people been in Virginia before the 1800s, most likely your people been there for a extremely long time. They go Esau, Hebrew Israelites. They go Esau. Esau was in Americas, brother of Jacob, of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yep.
I just discovered it, by the way. These old maps is the key to your identity because these old maps will have all of the Indians' names on there. There go the village. But that ain't what I wanted to bring out. That's not what I wanted to bring out. What I wanted to bring out was this. Okay, it's not gonna pop up. So it's not gonna pop up like that. So I'm gonna type in flat Earth map. Gotta do all this runaround again.
Dang.
Flat Earth map. Oh dang, took it off the internet. Where you at? Probably there it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now what's his name? Nirvana. Sorry, that's your name, bro. That's you.
Monte.
Okay. This one. Okay, make progress. Save. Let's bookmark this. Okay. When I say Prester John ruled the three Ethiopias. Come on now. When I say Prester John ruled the three Ethiopias, I'm talking, see how big the Florida Empire is? How big it was? And now we got the castles, what you was talking about.
Right in the
Right
Florida.
there. What you was talking about. The
Yep.
little dip, and they say they seen the castle. There it is. We're talking 1500s, and they talking about something. Oh, we built that. What they say that how long they built it? When they built it?
The 1900s, and it took it 4 years to build.
They said they built it in the 1900s. Yet the castle's right here in the 1500s.
And you can see one at the bottom. You can see one at the. It's some in the islands. You talking about? Hey, we talking about Haiti, right? We talking about all of that. The emperors and the empresses.
Oh, Cubano, right here. Cuba
Yep.
Cubano. All
Right.
these castles right here. Florida ruled Cubano. Cuba.
It's all in the.
Florida.
It's in all the islands. Castles are in all the islands.
Yep. Florida ruled all that. The Florida Empire stretched from here to all the way to Louisiana. That's why you see the color change. Now we got, you look at these old maps, I'm telling you, you can see the old Indian names. You got castles all through this thing. You got
Mm-hmm.
castle, villages all through this thing. If the Indians was living in freaking huts and horses and carriages and things like that, why are we seeing castles on the map? And we know the Native Americans don't do that. You know you're not a castle individual. Now this is the castle you was talking about. There it is, bro. In Mexico.
Yep.
Surrounded about a river. Then we got the bridges
Oh
going
snap.
through it. I'm telling you, these old maps is the key to a lot of this. We got the red sun popping up. Some of us talked about the red sun. We got many suns, people. We got many suns in
Dang. It's so
different,
many. You know what's crazy?
and we got the great sun in the middle.
You know when I was in when when I was out in Arizona, I saw a lot of castles that I saw a lot of things that looked like it was destroyed castles out in the distance. Like when you driving on the side of the highway and you really pay attention, it looked like destroyed castles. And it was definitely a lot. It was definitely a lot.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now, when I say Presta John, which is Amaru Khan, he was not over here. He was not right here. What everybody tried to portray, say, oh, he was the Christian king. You know, he was the Quetzalcoatl king. Even though this ain't got nothing to do with Monty's talking about, but like I said, it's building. When I say Quetzal, Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl with the cross. Quetzalcoatl with the cross, they call him the Christian king. Where did they get Christianity from? And what is Christianity really? What was it? Quetzalcoatl. We talking about our old kings, not no gods. The world call them gods today because when you're a king, you'll die, you become a god. Or if you were so powerful, you would be a god in a lifetime. But where did Christianity get that stuff from? Where? Oh, let me move this. This thing so I can see. Turn on the background a little bit.
And you see how, hey man, say man, it's a little hint. Y'all see how that's an X, right?
Yep.
Y'all see how that's an X. Like a cross. It's like a cross, like two sticks crossed.
Quetzalcoatl, there he is again. The true cross, like you just said, the true cross. The fire, this is from UBTV.
Yeah, 432.
Yeah, 432. I wanted to get straight to Quetzalcoatl. Negro.
Look at that. The dragon.
The dragon. Quetzalcoatl.
This is the land of the dragon.
we're not gonna tap into it because I'm not gonna get a copyright strike. Um, 432, please forgive me. But shout out 432 for his wonderful work. But Quetzalcoatl is Presta John Amaru Khan, the Grand King. Where that map at? I'm trying to get this thing up out of here. So there it is right there. He is the Grand King that ruled the three Ethiopias. And here's the three Ethiopias. The first Ethiopia was this whole entire region from here to Florida, this whole ring, which they would probably call Osiris in the Bible.
Yo.
This is Ethiopia, what they call the West Indies. This is East Ethiopia, the East Indies. But the island I was talking about was the Lemurian island that was right next to California. And look at all the castles. It's glitching out. Why is it pixelated? Hold on. Gotta let that refresh. But we can see perfectly. You can see it perfectly. Go back. I don't know why it's loading slow. Why the freak are you loading slow? There's no reason my stuff be loading slow. I got Xfinity, the highest gig, so I don't understand why it's loading slow.
I think it's, I don't know. I have
Why
no
is it
idea.
doing this? Hold on. Stop it for screen
Let me
sharing.
actually find
I'm
what
screen
I'm looking
sharing again.
for.
Hold on, let me see what's going on.
America. I'm trying to find this map.
Are you still there?
Yep. I'm trying to find this map. I forgot I put myself on mute. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find this thing where I'm gonna send it to you. Basically, Ethiopia is still on the maps. People just got to know how to look for it. Still on the maps over here. Because the Jamaicans be like, I'm Ethiopia, and we think, oh, they don't know how to say it right. They be like, oh, it's Ethiopia. No, it's Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
What theirs at first was called Abyssinian or Abyssinia. Here we go. Finally. Okay, let me screen share again.
They call us Negro. Black man.
Okay, here we go. Zooming in. All right. The castles in Lumeria. They would call it something else, but allegedly this island is not there no more. But look at all the castles. This is not Japan. Because Japan is right here. It's next to Japan. We got the the East Indies, all of this, the East Indies.
It looked like something shooting from the red sun, but that should be another live, I guess. It looked like something coming down.
Sure do, but I think those are islands. No, they too. Yeah, that's a raid. That's something that's a raid. It gotta be.
That's interesting.
Then we got a fleet of ships, Mongolian ships. Those are Mongolian ships. So when you look at those ships and compare it to the European ship, now you see. You see, right? You go look up the Mongolian ships. Peace, Mara, Tamara. But you look at those ships, see the crosses? Then you go over here and look at the Native American ships. There you go. We got the invasion still popping off. And where they headed? A place where they always been, on the West Coast. And there go, you see, there go the ship again.
Yep.
There go the ship.
Wow, they invaded Queen Khalifa.
Yep, Queen Khalifa. And there go their ships, the Europeans. So they know about this the Mongol, even though I know people trying to say, well, we had the Mongoloid blood too. That's true to a certain extent. But I'm showing you these maps tell a story, people. So Prester John, he ruled here. He ruled here, but Africa betrayed him.
And
He joined the Romans, and he ruled right here. All of this. Now they say Prester John escaped and went south and went to the distant lands, which is what they call the ice wall, which wasn't an ice wall back then. Because if you look at this, there was castles.
is that a creature? Or is that a cat?
Now there's a castle right here. That's a castle right there. But there was different types of creatures.
Okay.
Giant birds, all types of things.
Is that a pyramid? Oh no, that's not. I thought it was a pyramid for a second.
Birds carrying elephants in the 15th century. They ain't drove this stuff just for decoration. This stuff existed. Now, if you look around the ice wall, well, it's called the ice wall today, but all of this was just land. Yes, black people lived in these lands.
So-called.
So-called black. But you see, you got lions here, we got monkeys, we got giants, we got dracons. I was about to say a unicorn, but I don't know if that's a unicorn or not. I'm looking for the other castles. Of course, if the islands stretched all the way to this land, you don't think the Pacific Islanders, like the Australians, the people of Papua New Guinea, went to these places and settled? You don't think so? We got giants, white-haired giants, crouched over, walking on all four, pale-skinned giants. We talking about doing it. We talking about the age of Tartarian right now. So this, like I said, it's still building. They got their own sun.
Yo.
And then they got land beyond the ice wall. We're talking about giant creatures. Dracon, more dracons. That's the griffin, Queen Khalifa's griffin. Queen Khalifa's griffin right there. More giants. So where do the whites actually come from? If these giants was pale-skinned people, they go a monkey with titties, hybridization.
That's disturbing.
Yep. Think they just put this stuff at decorations? Anybody heard of the angelic people mixing in with animals, creating hybrid people? Amorphidiet, whatever they call it. But it's a lot of crazy stuff. Giants in the water.
Is that a red-haired giant?
Yep. No, this a blonde-haired giant. Pale-skinned giant.
Because you heard of the story about the red-haired giants invading North America?
This thing got 6 fingers. Oh, this hand over here. Nah. Yeah, I heard this story. I heard of the story.
Yo, you said 6 fingers? So that's Nephilim. That has to be Nephilian blood.
Yep.
So that means that people that grow 6 fingers or 6 toes, they got Nephilian blood.
Hey, I'm gonna show you why it's dangerous going to the ice ring from our location. If you get on Google Earth, you will see that it's blocked off. This down here is blocked off. But this is why it was dangerous for our people. Our people really didn't travel down, which is called true north. There's a reason why they didn't travel, well, I guess up. This would be considered up. The Kitawas, Choctaws, and all of them was living in South America before they went to North America. Our people, well, a lot of y'all don't understand, our people migrated from South America and went up here to escape certain cataclysms before the colonizers got here. We was dealing with our own thing. We was fighting giants, we was fighting dracons, we was fighting all types of things. These old stories, they would tell you all this stuff. But this was the reason, right here, it was so dangerous.
Call them the Ish people.
Do you see who's down here? The reason why we couldn't pass? Do you see? They go to castle. We got giants. Gigante.
Yikes.
This is the reason we didn't go past the ice wall. Because it was the land of the giants. It was the land. We also dealing with giant animals. Dracons. South America is a big mystery. But our people did live down here. That's why you hear when you get on TV, when you get on YouTube and you look up them mystery shit about South America, all crazy stuff always happen in South America and Mexico. Why? It's the land of the giants. When I say giants, I'm not just talking about giant people. I'm talking about giant animals. Somebody said Game of Thrones, bingo. But yeah, they said our king, our great king, some of y'all don't know him, King Amaru Khan, Prester John, that's his English name. He escaped and went south into these distant lands. I don't know if he's still alive. They said that man lived to be more than 300 years old.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of ancient things that we don't know about America. It's a whole lot. The dragons and castles thing that you see in Shrek and Sleeping Beauty and all that. Well, not, what's it, Sleeping Beauty? Whatever it was, like you see how they put always these Tartarian, right, looking castles.
It's Tartaria, bro.
Inside of these movies. I was just saying because they know exactly who they are. They know exactly who they are. Because Tartar means confusion. But people can correct me if I'm wrong. But from the research I was doing with Kenya, Tartar means confusion.
I don't know nothing about that. Now there go the unicorn. Whenever I brought out in that Mongol book about the Mongolians coming here, and they talk about the unicorn and stuff too.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that in the Mongol in the Tartar location? Why we got a hybrid Dracan in the Mongol Tartar location in the Straits of Anna? So could the Mongol area be a land of the giants too? Weird creatures. These things exist. People say, oh, it's fairy tale. No, it's not. Well, it's just a fairy's tale. But this stuff exists. And you got to think, where do certain people come from? Why do we got people with goat hair? Why do we have people that got, I can't say that. We got to go to the doctor to get lice out our hair. Why is that? Why do certain fleas and ticks attach themselves to certain individuals? Why? Do we ever ask these questions? Do we ever? I mean, our people, I know our people do. But do we ever ask these questions? Then we tap into these old maps and look. For the kingdom, that go Tartar's last stronghold. Right here, across from America, from Amaru. What happened to that? It's underwater, it's gone. As you can see, the land bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we was a fool, we'd quick to say that's
Atlantis.
We'll say that's Atlantis if we was fools. it's not. But I just wanted to share that. This contributing to the Tartarian topic. Y'all gotta look at this stuff.
Wow.
This is what the Earth looked like. This is what everything looks like.
Can you zoom in on the connection between America and Asia? It looks like it's connected right there.
It was a river first.
Okay.
It's called the Straits of Annan. People, that's what people get deceived. They call this the Bering Strait, but it's not a Bering Strait. It's called the Straits of Annan. One more thing I'm gonna show before I pass it to you. If you go to
Okay.
Google Earth, I did this already on our last live what we did on YouTube. But if you go to Google Earth, people, if you go to Google Earth and you look at Tartaria, this is Tartaria right here. This is the real Tartarian wall, not that wall of China, which is down here. The Tartarian wall is right here. It goes all the way to China. So right there. Now, if you look at Tartaria, it's a bunch of craters. Destruction. What they call asteroid craters, but this is what asteroid craters make. A bunch of circles, impact. It looked desolate. Right? When you look at it, pure destruction. Now, this is the thing I wanted to show. Oh, you see all this light blue? Watch this. Flood level map. Or generator or something like that. Oh my God, why would you take me to Bing? Flood elevation. Now check this out. If y'all pay attention, right? If this is what we're looking at, that's 400. That's a 400 feet elevation that's flooded. Now you look at this. This less than 400 feet. Now watch this. If I type in negative 600 feet, America is connected to Asia. That light blue is automatically land. You go back to Google Earth and look at the light blue. And you look back at that map. They don't look the same no more, right? So that means a good 400 years before the 1500s, or probably 600 years, this was
Yeah.
connected. Somehow it got flooded out. And that's the reason this land is not here no more, because it's flooded, it's underwater. Something happened for the sea level to rise and split this apart. We talking about a good 600 to 700 to 800 years ago. So that will show you how the Mongols can just walk over here with elephants, according to their book, and invade. And this is Florida, which was connected to Cambano, the Bahamas. Do you see? I said all the light blue is land. Negative 600 feet. See how our people got around? So that's looking right here. That's looking like, you know what I'm saying? Asia and America connected, almost. If you subtract a little bit more feet. So you see, this is what our map used to look like around in the 1500s. All of that light blue, was our land. You go back to this map, see? A lot more land. 1500s. When you look at the see right there, Greenland, everything connected, not separated. We had so much land that we almost down there touched Antarctica.
You see the griffin?
Where?
I think we saw that last time.
The griffin. Yeah, that's a different griffin. They look like an all white one with blood in their mouth. By the way, griffin eat.
I think it's glitching.
Okay. Can you hear now?
Yep, yep, I hear you.
Now we got giant dogs. Yes, we had Cliffords, and there go more griffins going towards California. Now the other one that was talking about Queen Khalifa was in Florida. No, that's not true. Her castle is right over here in the California region. There go her castle right there. There go Queen Khalifa's castle right there. So the one that Monty showed you was not Queen Khalifa's. Queen Khalifa's is right here. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if it's destroyed.
We can find
But
it.
we could see if it still exists. It's the only castle too in California. You see, the only one. Well, there go another one down here. So y'all see, and it's proof they not lying. There go the Griffins, close to California, and the Griffins was dracons, bird. It's bird, animalistic dracons, dragons. They're just shaped different. That's why people are so fascinated with the eagle, because it's a genetic mutation of the griffin. All right, now I'll pass it on to you.
Dang. Dang, you right about that. You definitely right about that. I didn't even realize that. I don't see no old depictions of the eagle, but I mean, it could have been not the eagle that we see. Could have been a different one from old text. Because that bald eagle, that is suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. The white head, that's very suspicious. Let me see. Can you see my screen? Nope, you can't see it.
I gotta make you the host again. Hold up.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. You got it.
Nice. Share. There we go. Let's go right here. So this is what some of the castles. This is what some of the castles look like. You know, like they be put. It be dead smack in the middle of the city, and it just kind of stands out when you know type in a lot of these places. When you look at these old maps, this is what you're gonna come across. Stuff that kind of looks like this. Tartarian. You know, buildings like this. A lot of these buildings be downtown. We just be walking straight by it. Like, we just don't know that we built that. We just don't know that we built that. And y'all can see that there's people down there, you know, just walking. See how small it is. So understand, like, how big these dragons are, dracons. Y'all saw how they made the size comparison to these castles and to these buildings and stuff like that?
Look at the people at the door. Oh, go back to it.
Oh, snap.
Look
Down there.
compared to the door.
They right. I think that they're very small.
So who was really in there during the time? Because we was living amongst giants. If we had a good treaty with these giants before these colonizers came here, who was in there?
Good question.
So we had our castles and the giants had their own castles too. And mind you, we was the only people that can take out giants. Do you know why people so fearful of us? When we get mad, we get too goddamn strong. Too strong, people. The only people that can really take a punch from us is our own people. When you see us facing another person, it's an automatic knockout. Just being real. Even our women, they scared of our women when they get into warrior mode. But that's all I just want to stay with. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm just saying, we the only people that lived among giants. They can take them out.
They can feel it. They can feel the energy. So this is some of the places that people can go and find. Castle Felipe. We got this one right here. Of course, the National Shrine, which is right here. And I want to show this little video I did real quick, showing that the numbers don't add up. The numbers do not add up, so.
Hey, come here. Come here, look at this real quick. See that? Beginning in 1909, you see the author? Remember, educational purposes only. Negro in the New World. The Negro in the New World, not the African. The Negro.
It's glitching, ain't it?
Probably.
It's glitching, ain't it? You put yourself on mute.
Fine. But you go ahead. I'm just letting the people know.
Yeah, I noticed it too. Doggone sucks.
Nah, go ahead and play.
All right, let's do it. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Come on now.
Or you could probably download the video.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on desktop. Is it? Can't remember. Oh yeah, it's it.
Oh, boy, you're gonna have to get you a gaming PC, man. You're gonna have to get you an Alienware.
Come here. Come here, look at this real quick. See that? Beginning in 1909, you see the author? Remember, educational purposes only. Negro in the New World. The Negro in the New World, not the African. The Negro. Okay. And taking a look at this right here, you can see Caucasoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid. So when did Negroid become African? That's a recent term that was made by who? To bunch all people with an afro into where?
Mm-hmm.
That was made by who? And going back to here, how many was sent? About 388,000.
Allegedly.
Beginning around the 1700s, the late 1700s, remember? And to show you that, this is from slavevoyages.org. You can see from 1620, 1820.
So for people that's like talking about those castles and stuff like that, there's no record of nobody being sent in the 1500s. And supposedly in 1619, it was supposed to be 29 Angolians.
Four, but adding in the 20 Angolians that came to Virginia. And as you can see, that most of the slaves started to come in about 1750 and So I was like, dang, if that's the case, why in this book that there are 10 million Negroes?
Okay, so y'all see how, like, in this book, it says by the close of 1909, it was a total of all of the Americas. It was over 24 million Negroes and Negroids. I don't know. You see how they put Negroes and Negroids? Because Negroids just look like us. That's the reason they did that. Negroids just look like the Negroes. Um, and you can see it says it was 10 million of us at the close of 1909. The numbers don't add up if most of the slaves, supposedly the POWs, came after 1750. Doesn't add up to me. It doesn't add
In
up.
the United States of America. What does that say up there? The following is approximately correct summary of the numbers and distribution of the Negroes and Negroids in the New World at the close of 1909. And if there was only quote unquote 300,000 sent to America starting now, it was how many?
So, understanding that, the numbers don't add up. And people have yet to, you know, confirm the amount of slaves that they say to be coming here. Just saying, it doesn't make any sense. So now we know that you got all these castles that was built. Who built them? Did the natives build them? Did the supposed NAs build these castles? Did the supposed wild man, who people call the YT man, did he build the castles? Who do you think built these castles? Matter of fact, let's ask the question here: who built the White House? Who built and who built all of these homes? Think about it. I yield the floor. I yield the floor. I can't hear you.
I said I may answer the question with something. I'm trying to find it.
Oh snap! Let me go to this too. Why are you doing that? Series low. What?
Oh no, I got it. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for it to load. This thing, I don't know what's going on. I think it's just how much is processing. That's the reason it's acting slow. That's all right though. We gonna get an upgrade. We gonna get an upgrade. Yeah, I'm getting tired too. What is it? It's like it's getting late. But let's go here. I just wanted to show this. Oh no, this ain't even the right book. Forget it. This is not even the right book.
What's up, OP? I didn't even know you was here.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. All right, forget about it.
I gotta start saying that y'all here. Shout out Shout out these truths. Shout out BZ. I already seen you. I think I already gave you a shout out.
Biscuits, man.
Those of y'all, I'm waiting on Monty. But for those of y'all that's watching this, we doing stuff. I know the view count is low and all that, but I'm starting over. I'm starting over with people. I'm starting over with knowledge. A lot of things. Eliminating my karmic debt, making amends, doing good deeds and stuff. Starting over with a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of people mad at me at the moment, but it's cool. It's fine because I started this without you, and I'm gonna end this without you. Not destined to be on that path, then you're not destined to be on that path. But just know you ain't did nothing to increase my knowledge that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like I'm supposed to be a part of your team, then that's you. But is you on my path though? You're not part of my path. Just like I'm not part of your path. If you're supposed to be in my path, trust and believe. You you would not take ownership of somebody when you don't own me and you don't control my will. I'm just gonna leave it like that. But just know there's a lot of people mad at me because I broke bridges with a lot of people. I did it privately, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. So as I lose, I will gain. And I gain. I gained so many people this past week. So just know, watchers and supporters is replaceable. Just know that. I'm. I got. I asked the mother, father, and child to let me live to at least 114. So when I get there, trust and believe, there's still gonna be a lot of new people over the course of time. So I'm not worried about that.
Yup.
So that's
It's taking a little bit of time. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like you said, that I'm gonna have to get a I'm gonna have to get a gaming PC because this ain't it for the speed processing. You know, it ain't up to pop. You know, so gotta crack some jokes in between. Gotta crack a few jokes, man. Oh man.
for those of y'all that ain't get the message from me saying, "Hey, I'm walking a different path. I'm good. You do you, you do me." Then I wasn't talking about you. So if you ain't get that message, congratulations, you're still here. Other than that, they know who they are. I have no ill intent towards them whatsoever. I got nothing bad to say about them. But for the sake of peace, I will not mention the things I have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said I'm here to make. I told my bro as he's doing it, still loading.
Yep.
We
Still
not.
low.
I'm not here. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to have brothers and sisters. And when I say brothers and sisters, I'm not just gonna hit you up and say, "Hey, brother. Hey, sister." No, that means brother, sister, as in you got my number. I'm
Yeah.
talking to you, not hey, you just my brother and sister on the internet. That means I know a little bit of the things that's personal about you. You know a little bit of things that's personal about me. I'm talking about brother and sister, real talk stuff. That's what I'm talking about. And those that will end up being like that in the long run, you will be like that. But for the women, you can't have my number. You gotta respect my wife. Other than that, we still cool though. But for the women, you can't get my number. I'm just being real. You can't get my number.
Yo.
I respect the goddess. But you know. But you can hit me up on Telegram where she can see it. But let's go.
So this is all in the castles that are in Germany. A lot of the depictions of what was happening in America. So we just saw that there were castles and all of these different types of things right? All these different types of buildings and structures. And so I just wanted to show y'all how the people was looking. I want y'all to see this right here. Hold on a second. It's still taking this post week down. Come on now. Click on it. There we go. It zoomed in a little bit too much. All right, all right. You see that? Africa and America. So this is what they saw in America about 400 years ago. So they knew that we was over here. You know, we had the armbands of gold. We had the bow and arrows. We had the little the grass skirts, I think. Something like that. I don't know. And we had our feather headdresses, right? Conveniently looking like the stuff that they do down in hold on a second. I'm gonna wait to put that out. I'm gonna wait to say that. But feather headdresses conveniently of how what they are, the Native Americans always saying, oh, you know, you guys can wear feathers in your head, da 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 da. Then what are the people in Louisiana doing? Huh? Tell me. Who are they appreciating?
Yes, it's in an said National Archives. What we're showing right here is called the Internet Archives. That's where you can find all the information. That's how you can research properly for things you want. Sorry, somebody said it. Asked me in the comment section.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And you guys can see how they like, you know what I'm saying, look like pearls is embedded into their stuff as well. And you can see how they look up here in America. You can see how they look in America. Yeah, kilts. You're right. You're right. Person in the comments, these are kilts. We wear kilts and we wore fringes.
Yep.
So
Oh,
yeah, they talk about
we're gonna get to the drip, bro. I'll show them the drip.
yeah. And you guys can see the lion in these ancient palm trees. Y'all see that? You can see how the lions down here.
Thank you for the gift.
So let me yeah, the drip. We had some immaculate drip. We had immaculate drip. Where the finest linen with the gold and all that, because it complemented where we was at spiritually, you know? So
I mean, Bass. Real fat Bass. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift, Nicole.
yeah. So yeah, you guys can find this. This is called Allegory to Continent, 16th and 17th Century Renaissance Art. This is volume 2. And it's what, 7 volumes, I think, or 8, 6, 7, 8, something like that. It's quite the amount, and it's actually going to tell you the location of these places. And most of this is in Germany, conveniently where Mr. You know who resided. And you know who started to act out on the ish people. We're just gonna keep it like that.
Oh yeah.
This is where all of this stuff is located. And you can see his royalty being depicted in all of the corners of the earth. All corners of the earth. Not just one, all. Asia, supposed Africa, right? Europe and America. It's all over. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to show. I know you was gonna show something too.
Right.
Yeah, y'all see that? It says America right here. Hold on. America to the left. Right there. Now, why would they depict an American wearing gold hoops like our queens, right? Well, I'm gonna say our empresses, you know, our women and stuff like that, wearing gold hoops with a gold armband with a gold feather headdress, which is really a crown, your feather crown.
Right.
And you see the eyes, you see the face. Doesn't look like an African to me, and it doesn't look like a Native American to me either. It looks like their own, look like a different type of person, which is us, which is us. So I wanted you guys to see that, and you can see how Africa's over there, and you can see how they didn't just we didn't just wear the feather, we didn't just wear the skirts. We actually wear clothes. We are the makers of clothes, so people don't need to get that twisted.
I need to download this. I need to find a way to download this.
Yo, yeah, we are the makers of the clothes, man. So yeah, y'all ladies out there, y'all be loving y'all gold hoop, man. I like gold hoops too, man. That's just in us. It's just in our blood. It's just in our blood.
Right.
We've been doing this.
I'm trying to.
Let me see if I
I'm
can
gonna.
find something
I'm
else
gonna
while
go.
you gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna take the screen in a minute. You still doing something? I'm flipping through this book.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I gotta find a way
Hold
to
on.
download this book. Cause this book I really need it.
Yep.
It's got some great depictions in it. Camels. Okay. No, those are llamas. Okay. Got the illustrations. Okay. All right. Finish share the screen for the people.
Mhm.
I only see tour screens. You about to see it, bro. You about to see it. I know people
Yeah.
on TikTok can see it. Yeah. You only see my screen. Hey, oh shoot. Sorry about that. Monty, show what you just showed again.
You talking about the other picture?
Yeah, show that again.
Oh, they got a close up of it right here. Actually, there we go. Let me actually. Dang it, man. There we go. There we go. Yep.
Is that a war? Is that an Indian?
I think that's us.
We did have that. Oh, that's a crown of feathers. Sorry, yes. That's a crown of feathers. Okay,
Yep. This is
let me
America.
go. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead reclaim the host. Right? And we're gonna go over here. Shout out to Opium for sending this to me. This is called. I gotta read it in text message. This is called America being the latest and most accurate. Yada 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 yada. I gotta find out how to download these this book or illustrated a book of illustrations because I got the regular book and it tells you the detail, but I guess this is the book with just the pictures that's in it. So here we go. America being the latest and most accurate depiction of the New World. I got this book containing the original of the inhabitants of the remarkable voyages thither, the conquest of the vast empires of Mexico and Peru and other large provinces and territories with several European plantations in those parts. Also, their cities, fortresses. I can't even say that word. Some words I can't say, bro. Towns, temples, mountains, and rivers. Their inhabitants, customs, manners, and religions. The plants, the beasts, birds, and serpents. Okay? So we're going to look into. So what did these people look like? Alright? What did these people look like? And again, people, there was Mongol people here during this time. So when you see Mongoloid people, it is true. They was here. They invaded in the 11th to the 13th century. So these people was here about a good 300-400 years before the first conquistador came here. So when they say, hey, when we got here, we seen Mongoloid or Mongoloid type people, they were telling the truth. It wasn't just us here. But these Mongoloid people ain't been here since the beginning. But they came here, they had about 300-400 years to learn our traditions and get out of that war state and all those things. So they actually integrated with us some of them remain it, and in a, let's say, friend of me type of way, you know. But yes, there was Mongoloid people here about 300-400 years before the colonials got here. So these people been here for hundreds of years, not thousands. So let's go. So we gotta pay attention to the conquistadors. That is not a real depiction of him. I don't know why. Well, it might be because undesirables came too. So we're gonna be seeing melanated people. You see, we're gonna be looking at the structure. You see that these people had boats. Can I move over? No. Can I move over? Damn, I want to move over, but I can't. Damn. I can't move over. Okay, we just gonna have to see like this. These people had boats and stuff like that. Pay attention to the background. See, he grabbing a snake with a turtle. Don't know how that works, but that's
Oh,
cool.
I can't even see what you're looking at.
You can't?
Oh
Oh,
no.
I don't even got the screen. Shit, dude.
I was over here. I was looking at the thing, and I was like, "What is he talking about?" Hold on a second now. I was over here.
Nobody ain't saying nothing to me. Nobody on YouTube. Did anybody on YouTube say anything? Let me see. Nobody on YouTube ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, I was over here checking it.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, let me go back to the first cover. People on TikTok seeing it, but people on YouTube is just. Oh man, y'all on YouTube, man. Come on now. Okay, this is what it looks like.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a really good book. Really good book.
but this is the illustrator one. This ain't the one with the words in it. Can I move to the side? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Cool, cool, cool. Bring this back up. I was tripping. So you see, these people was dealing with llamas again. I believe these are Mongoloid type people right here, and these are the Negroid over here. So we're gonna zoom in.
I'm not, I'm not gonna lie, it looked fun back then.
Oh yeah, but you see what's going on. They're using snakes. Is they using a snake to capture a freaking turtle? Cause
it,
that's what it looks like.
it looked like it too.
They're like they're using a snake to get a turtle.
When he's making turtle
Again,
soup.
people, I told you the Cherokees, the Choctaws, Bloody Cato, Choctaw, they traveled from South America. They traveled from South America, and they ended up in North America in later times. We talk about way before colonization, but our roots was in South America. I don't know who was in North America during the time before the Kitawas, Cherokees, Muscogee Nation migrated. I don't know who was there, but they was there. So we're gonna be looking at the infrastructure. Ooh, showing titties. Hold on. Can't show that. But this is what it looked like. The towns. Go back. Go back. Go back. Right there.
They kind of looking like those little Middle Easterners and those Greeks that was over there.
Yep.
The ones talking.
Now they have Mongoloid type people. Can I get this back in a book form? Forget it. We gotta do it like this. So this is what the towns and everything look like. So we wasn't just what they call uncivilized people. We had structure.
Yo, that's crazy.
And there go the Negroid type. You can see.
I just saw something.
Look at me. There go Alberto Raspucci. said his name is Americus Vespucius. No, it's not. His name is Alberto Ra with an R, Spucci. America was not named after this guy holding a grand architect in his hand with Dracon. You see the Dracon fishes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon. There go the dragon that they found here. Two-tailed beast. We don't got no more Dracons living in habitations no more. I guess, exterminated them all. There go the Negroid again, being attacked by dogs.
That was the king, right?
I don't know that.
Set the dogs upon him, who sadly tore him in pieces.
More Negroid type. You see the gears, the type of things we had. So y'all getting a look. Dracon. See how small the people is? The beast. Fighting the giant animals, fighting the giant, the white-haired giant right up there, what we was just talking about. Being thrown, you see the colonizers being thrown in the furnace. It's a lot going on right here. But I'm trying to let y'all visually see what was going on back in those times. They wasn't just coming over here looking at people all huddled up together, picking fruits and stuff like that. We had a whole civilization going on. So yeah, we're gonna go through all this. We're going through all this. There go the lion. I show you that we had lions here. The lion with the mane.
Yo. Do you see that right there?
Placed on an altar. There go another deity back there with the wings. You see it?
Yo.
Zoom.
It's getting a little freaky.
Yep. I told you, our people, just because our ancestors did these things don't mean it was good, people. Don't mean it was good. Because we got an altar. We see a woman about to be placed on an altar. Got a short-haired giant right here. The bones, everything. Our people did some things. Fernando, he was black, so I don't know why he looked like that. The Great Yahweh. When I say Yahweh, that means I'm talking about the volcanoes, the fire brimstone being rained upon. These people are getting tried through Mother. Yes, our people did some messed up stuff. Mother was angry with them. A lot of people don't understand that Mother Earth was upset with us, and that's why this stuff had happened. So you can see cataclysm popping off, the colonizers coming in while cataclysm happening at the same time. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff happened. Got floods, symbolism of floods. Yep, right, bro. It was not peaches and cream.
Yeah.
Mexico. Look how Mexico look.
Look at that. Is that castle?
Yep, and you see the fort, you see the colonizers all lined up right there. I think that's them.
Is that a wall? I think that's a wall.
Yeah, it might be a wall. Yeah, it might be a wall. What else I see here? There they is right there. There go the colonizers. There go the Negro running away, getting chased by a horse. So I'm showing you. Yeah, that's a wall. My apologies, people. And look at the shape of the city. What is shaped like? It almost looked like a gem or a star.
It does. You got a little point at the right there.
Them old Tartarian buildings. There they go. This bro said Attack on Titan. Yes, sir.
Yo, Attack on Titan. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's what if Attack on Titan was real, where were the Titans? South America. Land of the Giant.
We should probably I'm probably gonna watch that again to see if there's any gems in it. About
Somebody said, "Did I see the mandrake root plant? Was this in it? Which one was it in? The mandrake. Look, I'm saying, look at their hair. You can see these are Negroes. Again, shout out to opium, because without opium, I wouldn't be viewing this to y'all. We're the mandrake. I really got to get off this one because they sacrificing their own people in that one. Where did you see the mandrake? Did you talk about this? Don't look like peaches.
I was looking,
I'm going back to it. Oh, you talking about this? Is that a mandrake? I don't know what that is.
It looked like a squid, probably.
Yeah, kind of do. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that we had dracons during that time. How did the colonizers like win stuff when we had dracons, bro? We had dracons. The kings had dragons as pets. For you to be a king or a queen, you had a pet like Queen Khalifa. She had a griffin. So how did we fall so low with these beasts that was tame? I don't get it. But I guess Mother was on their side.
Yeah, when we watch, like, when you think about Avatar, the blue people, it if you was in tune, then they listen to you, and they came out of their caves, they came out of their dwelling places. I'm not gonna say caves, they came out of their dwelling places.
Right. Facts, bro. Facts. Now this right here was one of the reasons we got into the situation we in. This right here, I like to call it the Baal statue, but there's different variations of it. Some that got bat wings with the face it's in a chest.
Ooh.
You see the goat legs, and you see our people sacrificing their own people to this graven image. There was things our ancestors done that was there was things our people have done that was unforgivable. Like I said, just because they are ancestors doesn't mean they was in the right. So when we sit up there learning stuff that our ancestors have done, please don't practice the same thing, because you don't know what we really getting ourselves into, and you don't know the real reason why Mother Earth put us in the situation that we in today. So when I say, or when my brothers Monty say, study, 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 study this stuff, because this studying can really save your life. Real talk, it really can. But look at the infrastructure.
Yeah, you sure can.
Even counting these torches, everything is a symbol for a reason. Look, these colonizers, they fascinate. Right? So let's go on to the next one. If y'all want to get your screenshot, get your screenshot. But
It's an altar.
Yeah, it's an altar. Yep.
Interesting.
You see the swords. I don't know if y'all don't see it, but there are swords on the wall too.
Oh, I see that. I see it.
Yep.
What is that? Those are jars right there.
Where?
Containers at the very bottom.
Yeah, those are jars. Yep.
Interesting.
Okay. Negroids. See, got Mongolianoids. Look how they dressed. And look at those. You see what type of animals is those? Do you think those are deers?
Yo,
Or gazelles?
they look
Things
like
that's in Africa. Gazelles. So we got gazelles. Where do y'all think the Lion King movie really took place? I just want to ask y'all that. Where do you think Lion King took place? Do you think it was in Africa or South America? Just because you've seen a giraffe doesn't mean that was Africa. We had camels. We had a lot of things. Those are gazelles, and I just showed you a lion already. Yeah, Lion King took place in South America. Lion King was not in the Congo of Africa.
Look at that.
Or I don't know if those are Indians back. No, look at this. Those are the colonizers. Okay, yeah.
You
And
can
you
see
can
the
see
city.
back there. Yeah. So people, y'all opening your eyes to this. I don't know who this is because they said the colonizers, they didn't bring their women. I don't know who this is. It might be the Mongol. I don't know. The fortress. What is this? Saint Lago.
I think it was. I think it was an eye. I think
Okay, clearly, right. Clearly, you can see these are the Mongoloids. Mongoloids right here.
they got a. What is that? Ooh.
Yep.
Yo, they. So this is the point where they already. This is the point where they already invaded.
Yep. This is, I told you it's been like 200-300 years, so they can adapt to us and our traditions. So they was already in peace before with us before these people came. After the war, after they already lost. The only reason the Mongols went against us began because the colonizers came here and polluted their mind on certain things, which you will see today. So this is an aspect right here of the Mongol, the Native Americans today, was in peace with us, living amongst us, learning our traditions. And look at their gear. Look at their gear. The fur, the tambourines. Look at that. You don't see no fringes. Similar to the Mongolian. Look at the hat. Look at the hat with the two feathers. Then I want you to go look at the Mongolian drill.
It does look like that. Their shamans with their tambourine with the little balls on it.
Yep.
That's exactly what they have. Their little balls on their little tambourines. I don't think we had those little balls on our tambourines.
Let's see. Is this the Mongols? I think it's a mix of both. With them playing their trumpets, they coming over here acting like they in peace. Basically, I'm gonna say where the gold at. Show us this. We trying to learn so they can report back to their king. What is this? America South America. All right. So, like I said, people don't get upset because you see Mongols because they was here. They was here. I'm not saying they are from here. New Amsterdam, that's the colony. As you can see, the houses, that's the colony. So don't get upset when you see Mongols because, again, we taught them. They go to, is that the griffin? No, that's not the griffin. The unicorn, well, I told you about being attacked by a big ass bird. So you gotta pay attention to the animals. We had these things. Peace, Wild Indian. Remember what Ryan Hayes said to people doing? That wasn't us. It was the war sacrificing children. And they look like us, but not us. I don't know. I'm gonna need a little bit more information on it because if that's the case, why did Mother Earth allow them to do what they did and capture us like this and put us in a situation? So we had to do something. If we was in tune with nature, if we was so in tune with nature, we did something
Are those
for nature
fringes?
against us like that.
Are those fringes?
Yeah, those are fringes. I'm not trying to show the girl titties. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to
Oh,
go
oh
up.
snap.
So
Dang it. Let me block the dang it. That one little one is peeping out.
no, it's good. It's good.
You think it's straight? All right.
So you can see these are Negroes, right? So I'll show you. We was both here. We was both here. I'm trying to look at the background. The fruit, you see how the fruit's just all in the ground. Okay, what's this? This is Virginia. Okay, now dealing with our people, even though our people's in South America, pay attention to what you see. There are people on the side. You see the llama, you see the goat. What else we got here? We got the pillar, Chesapeake Bay. Okay, what they're gonna see. Now this was in Virginia, y'all. It's the same deity of South America. The Baal, but it's a woman this time. And look, what she holding? She got the Negro head on a symbol. I don't know what that symbol means. You can turn that into a drip.
Sit down and relax.
You can turn that into a drip. But they worshiping the woman. People sacrificed all of that. You see, like I said, it doesn't mean just because they did it, doesn't mean it was good. She got fringes on.
I'm trying to figure out who that is, though.
Some people might say that's Ishtar.
Because
or Esther or something like that.
For me, a lot of us did worship the image of the woman. Now I don't know if we're supposed to make an image, but that's for another discussion. When we talking about ancient America.
It look like a baby putting on. They about to sacrifice a dude up there. You see the altar right there underneath her leg? They're laying a dude, about to lay the dude on the altar.
Yep.
So I'm saying, what really led to our downfall? Because we're not supposed to shed blood or spill blood on the ground. That's still technically
maybe it wasn't what I don't know, maybe it was what they were doing, not what they were worshiping.
I don't know. But to me, graven images, that's bad.
Yeah, graven image and sacrificing people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The practices and things like that could probably lead to, because that's spilling blood, innocent blood, to a thing that is created. Even though it got to be a representation, but it's still spilling innocent blood. If you think about natural law, in old terms, it did say our people became corrupt. But what was the corruption that made nature do what it did?
Mm.
That's the thing I'm trying to get at here. I don't 100% know. I'm not gonna pretend like I 100% know. I don't know. I'm just looking at things that's unsettling to me. It might have not been unsettling back then, because obviously you see these people praising, talking, and all this stuff. And you never know what it is. I don't know. But that's our people right here.
Somebody said goddess of the hunt in
Goddess
peaceful.
Of the hunts.
The hunt in peaceful forest.
I ain't gonna lie. This symbol in her right hand, I like that one. That that remind me of the coats of arms.
It kind of does remind you of that. They said Lady Luck, so I didn't think it was bad. I don't think it's bad. I think that, like you said, the idolatry, and then start sacrificing.
Probably
so I mean, not the idolatry, like the image. That's what I'm trying to say. The image of it.
They probably just corrupted it.
Yeah.
That's probably what just happened. You making blood contracts with these things, and you do something but in a wrong way, it can backfire probably on the whole nation. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is Virginia. Virginia got palm trees. Virginia got palm trees?
I think so. I think it's on the coast.
But I was about to say, what happened to them? Get past this. Yeah, they get known down right there. The fortress, the castle.
Wow. You see the way they're dressed?
Yep. This is Virginia, y'all. Those of y'all that got roots in Virginia, this is your people. This is my people too. It's how our people look at it. Hey, that should look familiar to you. That necklace he got on, look, our people got the shields, they ready, they war ready. And look at that deity back there with the multiple arms.
Man, what is going on?
I told you, you gotta look into this stuff, bro. So this stuff gonna make you open. This stuff's gonna open your mind. Like you think you knew, but it's more to it. So you see, there's a lot more we gotta study when it comes down to this stuff. What was our ancestors doing?
That's what I've been trying to like. Whoa! I think we start. I think the other guy. I think these, like you said, they might be the other guys. Like we have, like you said, heavily the Great Spirit, Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father.
Look, there's some women down there too. That's war ready. If y'all don't pay attention. So yes, there was female warriors. But it's pouring on those people.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It might be consecration oil.
Yo.
Bro, they got an altar back there. Somebody handcuffed back there.
Is that a coffin?
I think so. Look, there's a person look like they're dancing. I think those are altars. People getting sacrificed, bro. Damn, that is an altar. I'm just now seeing it. You can see the fire.
Yo.
And making people pass through the fire.
And what is he pouring out on them?
I think that's consecration oil. Or either water. It's something.
Kind of got a club in his hand?
Yep. It's Virginia.
What was going on? What was going on?
Damn. She said pouring blood. Somebody on TikTok said that was pouring blood on her. Bro, you know what's reminding me of? I know people don't want to hear it, but...
Oh, okay. Somebody said it was food being offered. Not people. Okay, so I get it now. It was it was food.
Back there?
They're probably worshiping and dancing and falling on the floor. I don't know.
Could be. But this person got his arms up and there's a person walking up to him right over there behind the water.
But I'm trying to figure out what are they holding right there with the multiple, because this was originally Asia, and then you see the multiple arms. You see that a lot. For me, I think they were trying to make it represent the great mother. Now for me, I gotta find more information about it, and I think that like this person in the comments, DJ, is saying that they was offering pancakes, like when you hear about the pancakes, it was probably they was offering food. DJ in the comments saying they was offering food. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, that person's face kind of looks like a woman's face.
It does. I was trying to look for the titties and I don't see them, so I don't know. But it does look like a woman's face.
Naturalista said kind of it's like Shiva, which does represent the Great Mother.
Yep, that's why I said it kind of do. The sun got a face on it back there.
I saw it. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, our ancestors had some stuff going on. Some of these symbols I might incorporate and look into and start a merchandise, because this is our ancestors' things. But I need to know what the meanings is behind that. I really need to know, especially that thing back there.
I think that represents. So I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video on that. Yeah.
Somebody say like heads on a stake. They do like heads back there on the stake. All the way back there next to the sun.
It kind of does look like that, like the slain enemies.
But then again, it could be those are people tied up over there. There's one person tied up, but it could be people that probably transgressed against the tribe, or probably committed something that was evil. You never know. Or they could be slaves of another warring tribe that they captured, because these people got their spears and shields, so they probably just got them I mean, this got through warring and took the people and offering the capture of their god. That could be going on too. Just a thought.
Wow.
Just a thought. That's it. Okay, now we're looking at Nova Hispania, New Mexico. I mean, New Spain, Yucatan, Guatemala.
Whoa, did you see that?
What?
It looked like they
Where?
depicted the pale person with horns at the very bottom. Unless
Where?
I'm tripping. And the wings are different.
Yeah, it sure do. It sure they got a sword too.
And they looking, it looked like they looking up at us.
I find out that these people came from the water.
That's crazy.
Love to swim. San Francisco, San Francisco, Bachi, San Francisco, a castle in San Francisco. That says San Francisco's thousands of years old. San Francisco, San Francisco. Some of our people evolved from the water. I don't want to be them people. I don't want to be those people. I know there's a show about it. Let's see. That's mine. That's
Like
sacred
chili.
geometry of conjoined lands where the total soup was. Bro, why the hell
Oh,
is that an animal with a human face?
somebody said when it was pouring out wine because people died. People died. Hold on a second. Somebody said they were walking on coals and they were pouring out wine for a relative that passed away. It was a ceremony. It was a ceremony because somebody died.
But what about the people that was tied up
There was.
in the head state? Like I said,
Oh,
we could take that a lot.
that's crazy. Because what do we do when somebody dies? We pour it out. We pour out. You know, when
Well,
somebody.
probably the people that died in that war.
Yeah.
Probably so. Because they do like an end of a war or a beginning of the war. No, an end of the war because people was tied up. Or traitors. Like I said, you can take this in many different ways. We got a dracan with spikes, or you can say that's a snake. I never seen a snake with spikes on their back, so I think that's a dracan. That's a I don't know what that thing is with the human face. I know it's an animal. It's an animal with a human face. I'd be scared still if I see something like that. Let's see. For Negroes. Okay. What's going on here? Same symbols. They got the same stuff from Virginia. This is Mexico. That's the same gear, showing you that those people did migrate to Virginia. So the Mayak, this would be considered the Mayak people. They traveled to Virginia, people. We're not lying. We have the Mayak blood. Like they just cooked it.
Man, we.
Going back there, climbing in trees to get fruit. Let's see.
Man, look at that.
New Mexico, y'all. Next to Arizona. A fortress. A wall in New Mexico. What's going on? War. These are Indian fighting each other. These are Indians fighting each other.
Somebody, yo, DJ got a lot of knowledge on this on this stuff. He said little Barbary and all different types. So we was praying to the earth, right? Also says we laid on the floor like this, and we just like laid on the floor, and we asked for guidance. Really interesting.
You know that's they do that in church.
We laid on the floor like this.
Bro, when a woman have the Holy Ghost. She lay on the floor and do that mess. Real talk. I seen that before.
That's our ancient way. We lay on the floor and we put our head up the cross.
Bro, we real our people real live out here practicing their stuff and they don't even know, man.
Yep. The
The whole
cross.
Indian culture don't even know. And that's actually more knowledgeable to pray. Why would you pray up when you should be praying straight down? But they told us to bow our heads, put our hands together when our body should be flat on the ground. That's ultimate submission.
That is, because you can't do anything. You're defenseless when you lay down.
But people today they scared of bugs and some more stuff. Don't want to do true grounding like you're supposed to. You don't supposed to sit here and just think about stuff. You're supposed to really ground yourself into the earth.
Hey, peace to the chat. Make sure y'all like the video. I mean, like the live. This is a good build. This is a good build. We learning stuff. I'm learning stuff. I've seen some of these pictures before, but us going through it is really teaching me a lot. Um, this is a good build.
So what you think going on right here?
It looks like what is it, surgery?
Oh, I see what's going on. Look back there.
They having a duel, like some type of battle.
He got hurt. He trying to help him.
Yep, he's bleeding on his leg. And it looked like he's bleeding on his leg because you can see it dripping by his feet.
Yeah. Boy,
Yeah,
the more I look at this stuff, the more I see why other nations was. Yeah, nobody can't tell me this ain't no sacrifice.
that
You
that
can't
looks
tell me.
like a funeral.
Whoa, hold
Oh,
on.
wait. He got the he look like
Bro, these are Moors.
he look like
These are Moors going against Indians or something like that in that
oh,
nature.
I see it because he about to cut his head off.
Bro, these are Moors and Indians, bro. Is that in a mask? What the heck you talking about? Yes, sir, bro. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, he about to cut his head off.
I think these are Moors. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe those are Moors and Indians. I know y'all might say the Moors and Indians is the same thing, but no, I think these are different people. Like real talk. Somebody's Miss Anderson said we was fighting the Black Moors. Now I'm not gonna lie, I know the Black Moors was here before colonization too. I'm not gonna deny that because there's proof about it. But this is like Indians being held captive by Moors. That's what it looks like to me. And you can see the Moors back there with their swords and shields. Way back there. Said, correct me if I'm wrong.
Somebody said, yeah, that's the Moors. That's the
Thank you.
Moors.
Thank y'all. It is what it is type shit. Hope you just
Is
keep spamming the same thing.
I see a snake and a goat right above that guy's head.
Yeah. That was engraved on this block or whatever it is. And they're the same circles on the chest and on the shoulder. The same thing that was in Virginia. Where is this? Acapulco. Acapulco.
You see that cross? It's very small
Where?
at the top of the hill.
Top of the hill. Oh yeah, I see it. I think that's part of the building. I see it right there, yeah. Yeah, they're little Tartarian buildings to the right. Acapulco. Acapulco. That's it. Portos Acapulco. I can't say that stuff right. You know this is not my language, man. So
Yeah.
it was gang banging back then too. Hey, people had many wives. Just to let y'all know, they had many wives. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying this is what our ancestors did. That a woman, she's telling him off. He did some bullshit. She pissed off about something. What's going on? All I know, she telling him off. She telling him off, or he telling him off. I think it's a she.
Man, look at that. The shield. It look like he's smoking because you see the smoke coming out his mouth.
Yep. What is shit clean? Is that a king or is this an altar? Yeah, or it's bro. Hold on. What if that's a giant?
It could be.
What if that's a giant? No, hold on, Rashad. Think about it. What if that's a giant? Yes, that's an altar. They praying, but that could be a giant. See, he melanated too. So what if we was enslaved by giants? Before the Mongols came, or during the time of the Mongols? What if we had a giant king that wasn't us, but somebody that just ruled over us? It's just something to think about. Hold on, let me look at his. What he got? Nah, bro, yeah, this is a giant. This ain't no statue. Why they putting clothes in? Look at it. Yeah, this is a giant.
This is a whole new world.
Skulls and the bones in the back too. Skulls and bones. Hold on. Let me find the connection with this elite. Skulls and Bone Club. Don't do me like that. The Skulls and Bones Club, Dead Island, Skulls and Bones, Skulls and Bones.
That's suspicious. That's very suspicious.
Yeah. I know these elites are practicing ancient American culture in their secret societies. With this, so what if that Gilgamesh body they found was him? And they talk about, oh, we found it in Iran, but it was actually him. What if? It's just a thought. What if?
Wait, and where was Gilgamesh again?
They said he was in Iran, in Babylon.
Which is here.
Oh, let me see. Type it in. Gilgamesh body found. Where did this thing? No. I probably had to go to YouTube. It wasn't this one. That was the faking. The other one I seen, it had like a like this necklace on his chest. Wait, that the top one, yeah, that's him at the top, right there. What if? Just what if?
Nephilim. The six hand, the six, right? The six fingers.
They call it the 12,000 year Anunnaki. But it's just a thought, you know what I'm saying? Him. There he is, his face. His eyes still open. When they found him, his eyes were still open. Not decayed or nothing. I want to go to the YouTube video. Let's go to the YouTube video. Oh, The Dogon fish.
Interesting.
So what if Gilgamesh body is a connection to this thing? And they talking about, oh, we found it in Iran. No, this stuff y'all find it is in America. Yeah, he's a giant. That was a giant body y'all seen. Flying fish, big old fish. Our people had boats. Yeah, this is the thing right here. Oh, whoa, hold on. Why y'all covered it up like that? There we go. What am I about to say? Okay, this is the photo I see. That's another version of the same thing, bro. And then here, you're going to see Moors in here. There go the Moors right there on the right side. Indians bowing down to this. It might be a Moorish god. It might be. And making our people submit to this Moorish god. Just a thought. Because when you look at this and actually analyze it, you see our people up there. You can see who's our people. Our people could be the one with the feathers, and the Moors got the turbans on, the real colonizers. You can see it all right here. Look at the infrastructure. Who said it? Ether said it might be a cherub. It might be an angel. But that's a funny looking angel. The ones I was describing, the one I see. Got goat feet. It got the face. What's them things? Them medieval things. They got the eyes on their chest and their mouth is their stomach, but they don't got no head.
I don't remember the name of it.
I forgot the name of those things. Face on chest monster. Come on now. This thing right there. That thing. Eyes on their chest and they down is their stomach. They don't got no head. Alright, so. Yeah, but I think, yeah, it might be a Moorish guy. Somebody said that's where them people came from. And right here you see our people put a crown of feathers on the colonizers, the undesirables' heads. Mixed in with Mongols, they all in there too. Florida now. I'm not gonna show too much of this. I'm just showing like, oh my god, come on. Hey, I'm finna go check on my kids real quick. I'm finna give you the screen real quick. All right.
I'm actually getting tired. I gotta take my dog out too.
All right. So guys, this is what we're gonna do. We can pick up part 2 later on in life somewhere.
In life, that's funny.
Cause I ain't gonna promise you it'll be tomorrow, cause I don't know what Monty have to do tomorrow, and I don't know what tomorrow holds for myself. So we're gonna end this live stream right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna end mine too. Appreciate y'all.